I'm WSA9 meteorologist Topper Schutt. We're going to take this time to track some heavy storms. Some could become severe again. Now, we do have a severe thunderstorm watch. We have a watch for Charles County and for Calvert County and St. Mary's County down into Westmoreland County. And that goes until 1 o'clock. And damaging winds, small hail, even isolated tornadoes are possible in this area. So, again, that goes until 1 a.m. Yes, we've already had severe thunderstorm warnings north of this without a watch. Yes, I was a little surprised they did not issue a watch earlier and farther north. Okay, in addition to that, we have essentially in our breadbasket, southern Montgomery County, all of Prince George's, the district, and Fairfax over into parts of Howard County and all of Prince George's County, a flash flood watch. And that goes until 2 o'clock in the morning. And we've already had some aerial flood warnings issued, and we're looking at the possibility of an additional train of storms tonight that could put down another 1 to 2 inches of rain. So we'll keep you posted on that. In fact, this is the aerial flood warning right now through much of Fairfax back into Manassas. Notice it's into Prince William County. You're not technically under the flood watch. So if you're around that flood watch, you still could have some flooding. So here's the big picture. Couple of things to point out. So here's our latest line of showers and storms developing just west of I-95. And that's what we're going to see over the next couple of hours. It could become severe. They're already heavy. They're going to produce heavy rainfall and some gusty winds. And also you see this line out here toward Charleston, West Virginia. So once this goes through, our threat of severe weather will be over 1 o'clock in the morning. But we're not done with the showers. Big storm's going to develop off the Atlantic coast, and this has got to roll through as well. We're also going to have some wraparound moisture. And tomorrow we're going to be dealing with pretty strong winds, up to 30 miles an hour, even up to 40. So here we are, the radar, past couple of hours. Look at this. This is pretty intense. See all the reds and the orange? Looks more like summer, doesn't it? Yeah. And this is now moving essentially up and down 95. We don't want to be on 95 right now. They go all the way back into Fredericksburg. This is the aerial flood warning, and this goes until 1:15 for most of Fairfax, the city of Fairfax, city of Manassas as well. Oh, Prince William, and a little bit of Prince William, but you're not under the flash flood watch, but you know, storms don't know how to stop at county lines, okay? We'll zoom in a little bit. Still some pretty heavy rain down 236, out 66 westbound, and even out toward 193 east of Silver Spring. Rainfall rate's about an inch, well, 3/4 of an inch to 1.5 inches per hour. So the threats, go over this again, damaging winds high and heavy downpours high. Those are the two main threats. But tornado and hail still on the table, but primarily south of town for the tornado, probably north of town for the possibility of hail. So here's Futurecast at 11 o'clock, and this is updated, okay? Before it had heavier activity farther west. It's now taken the real strong storms. Look at Baltimore. Look at the magenta. You don't see that too often in an October Futurecast. By 1 o'clock, it's gone. We have some leftover showers, but that is it. And then we get into, say, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Showers lingering out in Prince George's County into southern Maryland, but the threat of severe weather is over by then. Here are the damage reports. These are all wind gusts, the blue, and these are all trees down. We'll highlight just a couple for you. We'll zoom in. So we've had a tree down just north of Mount Vernon at Parkway Drive. That was about 5:19 this evening. And these are wind gusts about 46 at National and 39 just north of there. Wind gusts west out towards Centerville, 64. That's the highest wind gust I could find. And also trees down north of 66 there. And we'll zoom down to the south. Mainly these wind gusts were pretty uniform in the 40 mile per hour range, 41 at Swan Point. And that was at 4:18. That's when these storms from the south began to march northward and produce severe weather as far north as Montgomery County. So critical time for severe weather is now till 1 a.m. And again, the main threat's damaging winds. Now tomorrow, it's going to be windy. Some of us will have stronger winds tomorrow than we had tonight, and some showers too. So another yellow weather alert for tomorrow. Good news, breezy, yes, but pleasant on Wednesday. Highs in the mid-60s to near 70. So let's start with tomorrow morning. Not crazy cold. Temperatures don't fall. They don't tank tonight behind the cold front. You notice the arrows, though. The winds do go northwest. 63 downtown, 59 in Leesburg, 59 in Frederick. Notice the showers. Notice they're all shades of green. Notice as we get into 9 o'clock, temps fall. It goes down to 61 in D.C. So when you step out tomorrow morning, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, that's about as mild as it's going to get. I would take a sweater or a jacket. We got northwest winds 20 to 30, and we've got scattered showers and temps struggling to get out of the 50s. By 1 o'clock, there will be some breaks in the clouds. You'll see a little bit of sun tomorrow, so need your sunglasses as much as you do your umbrella. 1 o'clock, 61 in Gaithersburg. By 6 o'clock, still some more showers. Gaithersburg, Frederick, Hagerstown, they're all light, not severe, but could impact your way home as you go up 270, or if you go between 70 between Baltimore and Frederick. So this is 10 o'clock on Tuesday. Most of the showers gone. Wind still howling. Temperatures already in the upper 40s to around 50 and low 50s in D.C. It's going to be kind of a chilly, raw night on Tuesday. And even Wednesday morning, late Tuesday night, still some clouds and a couple of showers. That's 2:30 in the morning. We should clear out, though, by dawn on Wednesday. Wednesday looks pretty good. So here are the winds. Now, 8 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, this is a forecast. Yes, it's a snapshot in time. Nothing crazy. Highest one we can find is, 23 miles per hour in Gaithersburg. But look what happens. By noon, they pick up. We may see a wind advisory for parts of the Blue Ridge. Winds, 25 in D.C., 33 in Martinsburg, 36 in Winchester. Again, they're howling northwest winds. By the time we get to Tuesday afternoon at 4:15, they're increasing. 32 mile per hour wind gusts in D.C., 32 in Culpeper, and even 31 mile per hour wind gusts in La Plata. So we've had all this rain. We've had 1 to 2 inches. The leaves essentially are still on the tree, still pretty much a full canopy. So these winds could cause some problems. They're not incredible winds, but 23 mile per hour wind gusts could cause some problems. I know I'll be picking up more sticks. Let's hope not picking up any more limbs. And you see the red here. These are big time winds. We'll probably see a wind advisory for the mountains and maybe for the Shenandoah, maybe for the Blue Ridge. By 1 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday, late Tuesday, winds are still howling. 25 to 35 miles per hour. So this big storm will intensify off the coast of New England and keep us windy and keep us with showers on Tuesday. Good enough for a yellow weather alert. Yeah, you'll see a little bit of sun, but remember, bank on dressing in the upper 50s, low 60s, and take your umbrella. Breezy and pleasant Wednesday. Winds are manageable on Wednesday. We're near 70. And then Thursday, pleasant again. Some afternoon clouds come in and temperatures in the upper 60s. Pretty nice. After that, another system comes at us Friday, and has some similar characteristics to this one. Not quite, exactly the same, but rain and storms are possible. Some of those storms could be severe. Again, showers continue into Saturday. We got a Maryland game at noon hosting Indiana. Well, that may be played with showers. Pleasant on Sunday. So if you wait until you trick or treat on actual Halloween, it'll be a much more pleasant experience. Temps in the 50s. If you trick or treat Saturday night, it'll be raining or showering. And then pleasant on Monday. Temperatures in the low 60s. By the way, we had a record-tying 80 degrees at National today and a record-breaking 80 degrees at Dulles today. So, Melissa, any questions from folks? Bowie. Well, Bowie, you're technically not under the severe thunderstorm watch right now. That goes to the south of you, but some big-time rains are going to come in, big-time heavy downpours between about now and about midnight in Bowie. And you are under the flash flood watch. In fact, all of Prince George's County is, and that goes until 2 o'clock. So the severe thunderstorm watch south of you till 1, the flash flood watch goes until 2 o'clock. And oh, look, these are now all warnings, okay? Probably aerial flood warnings across much of southern Montgomery County, all the district, and most, I think that's all of Fairfax County. And even now into, even across into parts of Prince George's County. So flooding is occurring, and we say this over and over again, don't try to cross a flooded street by car or by foot. And here's the wide picture of the radar. This is a pretty impressive line. Look at all the lightning. The more lightning you see, generally, the stronger the storms. This is pretty impressive down toward Richmond, Charlottesville. But look at it. It continues all the way up 95, almost to New York. That's a pretty big line of showers and storms. And again, something you'd be more likely to see in summer than October. All right, we'll zoom in. Any more questions? Oh, look at that. Beltsville, yeah, you two are under the flash flood watch. I would say hopefully your gutters are clean, and your downspouts are clean. I think you're going to see another pretty good downpour between now and about midnight or 11:30 as this system moves through. And we're going to watch this because we're going to make sure they don't train. And by that I mean just keep developing kind of southwest to northeast, but not moving eastward. So we'll watch this and see if it continues to move across 95. We want that to happen. We don't want training, more flooding. We want that to continue to move, but we'll see what transpires here. Pretty big storms. I mean, these storms northwest of Fredericksburg are going to just kind of move up 95. And that's why I think you folks in like Bowie and La Plata will have some heavy downpours this evening and tonight. So we do have the aerial flood warnings, I thought. Okay, so it covers the district, Fairfax, Montgomery, southern Montgomery, and Prince George's County, western Prince George's County till 2:30. And then this is the one that covers Fairfax, Prince William, Manassas, and the city of Fairfax. That goes until 1:15. This is different than flash flooding. It takes longer for the rivers to go back down. So that's why it's a longer time frame with the aerial flood warnings. It's more rivers and streams out of their banks than flooding on streets and culverts. We'll zoom in. Heaviest rain, well, not surprisingly, Dale City, up 95 to D.C., and really around the Beltway. Wouldn't want to really be on the Beltway right now. So the threats haven't changed since last night. High for damaging winds. Tornado and hail, they're on the table. They're just not likely, but it's possible. Heavy downpours, boom, high as well. And that has led to some flooding, so that all makes sense. Now, here is Futurecast, and this is different, I got to say, than it was just 45 minutes ago, really since I ate dinner. So, you know, when we were on the air earlier, the 11 o'clock Futurecast had severe weather all the way back here, and it kept it essentially around and even west of 95 through midnight. So that's 11 p.m. On this particular run, the heaviest activity is up in Baltimore. You don't see magenta too often up there. Boom, by 1 o'clock, it's gone, the heavy activity. Some showers still possible, Prince George's County, east of 95. So this is moving it out a little quicker, which is good news for everybody. 3 a.m., we're almost done with everything except some showers, maybe in eastern Prince George's, and maybe even into Calvert County. And we'll see, again, a mix of sun and clouds tomorrow with showers and with some pretty strong winds. So here are the, what we call the storm reports. A lot of storm reports up here. These are all wind reports up near Baltimore, up toward Elkton. And you see interspaced here with the wind, the down trees. And that's been the main event. Oddly enough, there's not a flooding icon on here, but we know there's been some aerial flooding. We'll zoom in. And we've got, you know, a tree down north of Mount Vernon. Again, I think the maximum wind gust at National was 46 miles per hour, I believe. Tree down, yeah, at Parkway Drive, at Austin Avenue and the Parkway Drive in Rose Hill. And then this is the highest wind I could find, and that's 64 miles per hour. So a severe thunderstorm warning is issued if winds gust 58 or higher, and or if there's hail an inch in diameter, size of a quarter. Either criterion will issue or trigger a severe thunderstorm warning. These were all pretty uniform. I just highlighted one, but these were all between 39 and I think 44 miles per hour. The one I highlighted here is Swan Point, and that's 41 miles per hour right here. So they were all pretty uniform. Any questions before I go into headlines? How strong will the winds be tomorrow? I think generally across the entire area, we're going to see winds 15 to 25, and I think we'll see gusts 30 to 35. Depending on where you are, some areas could see winds of 40, and if you're on, you know, the Blue Ridge or further west out into Allegheny County, you could see winds maybe 40, 45 to 50 miles per hour. But I think in the metro, I'd figure on gusting winds 30 to 35, which isn't crazy, but with all the rain we've had tonight and the full canopy of trees, I'm a little concerned about that. I've said all evening, keep your devices charged tonight. So for the damaging winds and the possible flooding, the critical time is now till 1 a.m. And maybe we can back that up to midnight. Tomorrow, though, we got winds gusting to 30 and higher, cooler, and some showers. And so that's worthy of another yellow weather alert. Not as serious. And then we're still breezy on Wednesday, but a nice day on Wednesday. The temperatures will be in the upper 60s, mid 60s to around 70. So let's go through tomorrow. So at the bus stop, nothing heavy, but a couple of sprinkles or showers possible. Winds howling, maybe 10 to 20 in the morning. Winds haven't picked up yet. And temps upper 50s, low 60s. So keep that in mind if you're walking the kid to the bus stop. By 9 o'clock, temperatures haven't moved. In fact, they've gone down in D.C. Still a couple of sprinkles here and there. And then by 1 o'clock, got some showers in Gaithersburg and Frederick. I wouldn't get too hung up on exactly where those showers are. They could be further west and even a little further south, but just be advised, showers are possible all day on Tuesday, and the winds gradually increase. This is 1 p.m. 66 Fredericksburg, only 58 though in Hagerstown. And by 6 p.m. more showers again, 56 now in D.C. So you're gonna need your shades, an umbrella, and probably a light jacket or a coat on Tuesday. Kind of take it all. Be prepared. Only 51 in Hagerstown by 6 p.m. And then by 10 p.m., we're upper 40s, low 50s in the burbs, and even downtown, we're only 53 degrees. And then we get into, say, the wee hours of the morning, temperatures low 50s to mid 50s, and still cloudy, and winds picking up as we go overnight Tuesday into Wednesday. In fact, here are the winds. Again, in the morning, not crazy. I mean, you'll feel them, but, you know, winds gusting 15 to maybe 20, we'll say 15 to 25, okay? But they go up. By lunchtime, they're gusting out of 32 in Leesburg, and winds be gusting like 40 in some of the Blue Ridge. And then by 4 p.m., now they're really picking up. 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts common across the entire DMV, 38 in Leesburg, and 32 as far south as Fredericksburg. So this is why I'm a little concerned tomorrow, even though it's not severe weather, it's wind, and, you know, we'll see what happens. 6:45, around 7, so winds are still gusting 25 to 35 miles per hour. Now, they're not consistent. They're not steady. These are gusts, but gusts can cause some problems. Look at this. Interesting. Down toward south of Pax River, winds could gust as much as 40, 45 miles per hour. And even in the metro, they're gusting still over 30 in D.C. So, yellow weather alert Tuesday. Windy, cooler, more showers. 62. It'll probably be a midnight high. It'll probably go in the books at 66 or so. 70 on Wednesday, breezy, pleasant, and still pleasant on Thursday. Clouds come in, but right now, yesterday I thought might see an evening shower. I don't think we'll see showers till Thursday night and Friday, which is good. Friday, though, not good. We're kind of breaking our streak of nice high school football days. Well, rain and storms on Friday. Some could be heavy. A few could be severe again. More showers on Saturday, nothing severe, but more showers on Saturday, which could affect the Maryland game. Indiana coming to town. It's a noon kickoff. Pleasant on Sunday, Halloween. So if the kids are trick-or-treating on Sunday, the trick-or-treating will be much better, temps in the 50s, than it will be on Saturday. And then pleasant next Monday, temperatures in the low 60s, which is pretty close to average. Average is now like 64. Okay, Melissa, any questions? Is it normal when seasons change to have high winds and rain? Yeah, think of October, November, a little bit like, March, when we're trying to transition instead of from winter to spring, from fall to winter. So, yeah, you're going to get some winds. You're going to get stronger cold fronts. A jet stream is going to bring systems farther south. They'll be a little stronger. So, yeah, I mean, what's a little unusual is the tropical moisture that's here in place and the chance for severe weather. But even that is, you can have a thunderstorm any month of the year. I've seen it any month of the year, even January. And you know what they say? If you have a thunderstorm in the winter, it snows within a week. It actually works out. Okay, somebody asked when I think it's going to snow. Well, actually, we're working on the winter weather outlook, and I haven't picked the date yet. And I haven't picked final snowfall numbers. What I will tell you is it looks like a La Nina winter, which is not good for snow lovers. That's all I'm going to tell you for now. Don't want to give it away. What else do you have, Melissa? Okay. Martinsburg, West Virginia, you know what? You're done with the severe weather right now. But you may have, you're going to have more showers tonight and tomorrow and you'll clear out probably late tomorrow night, early Wednesday. And the winds up there could 35 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts on Tuesday. What else? Are any of the storms rotating towards Fredericksburg? Well, they're moving toward Fredericksburg. We don't see any rotation in them just yet. There's the flash flood watch for the immediate metro area until 2 a.m. The bright green are the warnings. Those are all aerial flood warnings. I mean, here's the radar. It's pretty impressive, this line that's developing. We'll zoom in a little bit so you get an idea. You know, this is around Fredericksburg right now. But we have heavy activity around Fredericksburg and also north almost all the way to the district at this time. But right now we don't see any rotation. The best chance for the chance of a tornado would be south of town and essentially Charles County south, and that's even a little dubious at this point. Probably even a better chance south of Fredericksburg. Cumberland, you're done with the severe weather. You're not done with showers. Blustery day tomorrow for you, and winds up there could gust 40 to 45 miles per hour. You may wake up, find yourself under a wind advisory. They might issue it tonight. We'll have it at 11 if they do. I think La Plata. Okay, well, that's, you know, a different story, though. La Plata, your severe weather threat is still with you. You're under the severe thunderstorm watch until 1, and these are the storms that are going to roll through your area in the next couple of hours. So some flash flooding is possible as well there. Right now, the heaviest activity is just to your north and west, but it's moving in. And it's raining in La Plata right now, but it's going to just get heavier as we go through the nighttime hours as this all begins to slide northeastward and eventually eastward too. Pretty good rains right now in D.C., Old Town, and out 66 at this hour. Okay, somebody asked when we're going to put the winter weather outlook. We're going to put the winter weather outlook. You'll see it in November, which sounds like a long time away, but it's not, because next Monday's November 1st. Probably early to mid-November, we're going to put it out. I mean, I've written most of it, but I just haven't sat down and figured out the first snowfall and how much snow for the metro and how much snow for individual cities. I give him a birthday shout out now. Okay, Patrick Jacobs, happy birthday. Early happy birthday. Was it today or next Monday? Oh, next month. Early happy birthday, Patrick Jacobs. Yeah, we'll do shout outs on Facebook and YouTube. Absolutely. How old are you, Patrick? Okay, 31, good age. Remember it well. Yep. Anything else we can do for folks? Okay. All right, so we'll have obviously new information at 11. We'll let you know if there's a wind advisory. And we're also going to watch the trends and see if everything progresses a little faster to the east. And we'll also talk about next Friday, which again is not exactly the same as this, but it has some similar characteristics that could produce more big storms next Friday. All right, hope to see you tonight at 11. Remember, if you're out anytime, if you download our app, you can just click near me. It's at the bottom right of the app, and you can upload a picture or video for us, and that would really help us out. And you can always hashtag WSA9weather, and then we'll get it, and we might put it on the air. So keep that in mind. Always take a picture safely. Don't do it while you're driving or if there's thunder or lightning around. But that's all we have right now. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you tonight at 11.